just talk to you about bullying. What did I say? What did I say? So how many of us have been bullied before? Don't be shy. How many of us have been bullied before? Even me have been bullied. Wow. So many of you. Okay. So who are the bullies? The seniors, Abby. The seniors are the ones doing the bullying, Abby. So when you become a senior too, you're also going to bully your juniors now. That's always the tradition. Are you sure? Okay, so let's know what bullying is. So today I'll be talking about bullying. And it's necessary to talk about bullying because bullying has become so paramount, has become so common in our school, not only in our schools, also in the workplaces and in our society today. And it has led to so many negative social circumstances like suicide. That's someone killing his or herself because he or she was bullied, because he or she was afraid to talk about it. So it's especially we know these things and how to address them. So I have in my little note here, bullying is a social misbehavior. What did I say? Yes, it's a social misbehavior. It is any deliberate and persistent act of aggressive behavior carried out by a person or a group of persons against another person, where the victim usually has difficulty in defending himself due to power imbalance. So most of the person doing the bullying is usually maybe has more power than the bully. Maybe he's a senior, he has more money, he has more control over you. That's why he has a power to bully you. And what are the effects of bullying? Bullying leads to low self-esteem. Can you imagine when you're constantly bullied, you're constantly being punished? It leads to low self-esteem. It might lead to depression, poor mental health. It can also, in most cases, if not tackled, can lead to drug abuse and drug misuse. And like I mentioned earlier, suicidal thoughts might come in. And the last but not the least, poor academic performance. When your seniors or someone is always bullying you, making you feel bad, you'll not be able to concentrate on your academics. And then what are the types of bullying? I'll start from my list here. Cyberbullying. What do we mean by cyberbullying? Cyberbullying takes place in the virtual space, that's in the online space. When you're using the internet and someone comes and sneaks on you and start trying to elicit some kind of responses from you, and if you don't provide that responses, it starts threatening you maybe to leak your messages, to leak maybe you've snapped, you have some nude videos online, and it's not just that okay, if you don't do this for me, I'm going to leak your nude videos online. That's what we call cyberbullying. And then we also have physical bullying. That's the most common. When you're being punished, when you're being beaten, slapped by someone that has more power or control over you. And then we have verbal bullying. When someone comes and says, oh, you're silly, uses negative words against you. And the last but not the least, I call it um, the relational bullying. When somebody is spreading false statements, false rumors, false stories about you, that's what we call what? Relational bullying. Now, so how do we tackle bullying? We need to speak out against bullying. If you're being bullied anywhere in the school environment, in your home, in your church, you need to speak out. Because if you don't speak out against it, you're giving the person bullying you more power over you. But you need to speak out. Find out somebody you can trust, your teacher, your counselor, and then report the bully to your teacher or your counselor. And then secondly, um, do not keep quiet. You need to speak out. Constantly speak out because of the negative effects of we might think, it's just being bullied. I won't, nothing will happen to me. But the psychological effects are always long term. And always have a positive self-image about yourself. Don't always look down. Don't always look down on yourself as young ladies and the future leaders of tomorrow. Don't allow the bully to have power, make you feel you're less than yourself. No, you have power over yourself. So have a positive good image about yourself. And number three, do not be afraid. If you're being bullied, do not always be bold to face your bully. And always try, like I said, reports. Don't be afraid of your when you see bully come and then your heart start beating boom boom and then you start becoming fearful. No. Because if you're afraid, fear means false evidence appearing real. And then you're giving the bully more power over you. And then the last but not the least, there is need for the school to develop an anti-bullying policy so that everybody becomes aware of the policy. I know that when you're in the school environment, seniors have no right to bully juniors and vice versa. clear about my small lecture this morning? So I don't know if you have any question or you have anything to say or to add to what I've said.
Would you give her a round of applause? Thank you for coming to share your views with us. The school has a anti-bullying policy and they know, but at least you talking about it this morning will create more awareness and they will know that what we tell them is something global, it's what everybody is talking about. And especially coming from a young person like you, who is almost their peer, they should relate more with what you have told them this morning. So is bullying allowed? No, bully. We have don't bully your teachers. You know you can bully your teachers too. When you spread negative information about someone that is on something untrue, you can also bully your teachers. Your teachers too have been told not to bully you, and then don't bully yourself. Live in harmony and always be happy. When you are happy, then you won't have any mind for the other person quarreling and saying bad things about another person. So